Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know, including, is WWE interested in Mike Tyson fighting Logan Paul at WrestleMania 41? MVP reveals original plans for Hurt Business. Alexa Bliss gives reasons she hasn't returned. Rumor about Linda and Vince McMahon confirmed. CM Punk discusses wasted time in AEW. Did Logan Paul mislead fans? Nick Aldis discusses in-ring return, and more. Is Mike Tyson fighting Logan Paul at WrestleMania 41? Topping today's news are the questions of whether the WWE is interested in booking boxing great Mike Tyson against former United States champion Logan Paul, and whether it could happen on the grandest stage of them all. Fans who watched Tyson box Logan's brother Jake, that is, if they weren't plagued by the streaming issues affecting many people trying to tune into the fight, may have heard about the brief trash talk between Logan and Mike following the fight. During its Patreon show Backstage Pass, WrestleVotes answered a question about whether Logan versus Mike could happen at 2025's WrestleMania. I did some digging after what we saw Friday night. I was able to get a source confirm to me that there's interest. I don't know anything other than that. There's interest, I would say all the way around, just because it makes so much sense. Mike Tyson still has a tremendous name value as seen by the interest in the fight. If the WWE can arrange something between the two, it would attract the mainstream media attention the WWE craves. Tyson, who has appeared in the WWE and AEW, is a huge wrestling fan, so a bout can't be ruled out. However, how much would Tyson ask for, and would WWE feel he's worth his asking price? This could lead to Tyson fighting Paul in Saudi Arabia because the WWE could get some financial incentives from the Saudi Sports Authority to book the Tyson-Paul wrestling match there. CM Punk discusses wasted time in AEW. CM Punk's run in AEW saw him involved in some epic matches, including his feud against MJF. Nonetheless, everything wasn't roses, as he revealed during a chat with the Cheap Heat show. Punk discussed his time in AEW. I feel like I wasted some matches on some people for sure, but that is what it is. Some people understand the business, some people don't, and you know, I think everybody here understands the business. Punk has always been vocal about his experiences in the ring, including criticizing opponents he felt were dangerous in the ring, such as Ryback. Thankfully, Punk's current run in WWE has gone smoothly and, by all accounts, he's impressed management and his fellow wrestlers. Alexa Bliss gives reason why she hasn't returned. Why hasn't Alexa Bliss returned to WWE TV? Fans have been asking this ever since Little Miss Bliss began tweeting teases about a possible return. This had led to frustration with some Bliss backers, but according to Alexa, things are out of her hands. When a fan posted a photo of Bliss and former tag team partner Nikki Cross and said they are waiting for the two to reunite, Alexa commented, "Unfortunately not up to me." Alexa also responded to a fan who questioned whether Bliss cared given her lengthy absence, leading to this, "You're right, recovering from skin cancer removal, pregnancy, preeclampsia, and postpartum health complications back to back to back really does come across as doesn't care." There is speculation that Alexa might return at Raw's debut on Netflix, which makes sense given the stories of the WWE wanting to make the debut a blockbuster. Unfortunately, no matter how much Bliss fans want to see her, they'll have to wait until management feels the time is right and the WWE has a strong storyline for her. Rumor about Vince and Linda McMahon marriage confirmed. Are Vince and Linda McMahon separated? While the two have been married for decades, fans have heard rumors that the two have been living apart for some time. Now, a recent Washington Post article covering Mrs. McMahon's nomination for Secretary of Education has confirmed this. The article noted some of the scandals plaguing Linda's husband and the WWE, including her being named in the recent lawsuit filed by former ring boys who alleged the WWF knew they were abused and did nothing to remedy the problem. Linda McMahon's appointment will have to be confirmed by the Senate, and you can be sure past WWE scandals will be raised. The story on McMahon included this interesting tidbit. Linda McMahon's attorney, Laura Bravetti, said the McMahons are separated. No clarification whether they are legally separated or living apart. Are you surprised by this news? Let us know in the comments below. Zilla goes after interviewer. Don't use the F word around wrestlers. That's the lesson an apparently clueless interviewer learned when he had Zilla Fatu on his show. While we don't know all the details, Fadeaway Media posted a clip of the segment along with this note: Zilla Fatu just got up and pressed this interviewer after he called pro wrestling fake.
Come on, bro. Nah, you trying to disrespect me or what? I ain't doing anything. Come here, bro. Come here. Get your ass.
It's incredible that someone would be ignorant of wrestling's worked nature, which is why some people might think this was a publicity stunt, while others think it's real. What do you think? Logan Paul accused of misleading fans with cryptocurrency. Did popular YouTuber and WWE superstar Logan Paul mislead his fans? That's the question being raised in a new BBC report that suggests Paul may have profited from this alleged activity. The BBC has seen new evidence suggesting Paul promoted investments without revealing he had a financial interest in them. The influence of Paul, whose YouTube channel has more than 23 million followers, appears to have caused prices in these investments to spike, leading to suggestions he could have profited from sales of any tokens he held. The article pointed out that Paul denies any wrongdoing. The article also gives an example of why it believes Paul may have allegedly used his influence to raise the value of a cryptocurrency before selling it. Paul extolled the virtues of an Elon Musk-themed meme coin known as Elongate. Elongate made me rich. Elon baby, let's go. Paul announced in a video clip to Maverick Club, his subscription-only fan club. Following this name check, the price of Elongate rose by over 6,000% to an all-time high. It then remained at that price for a few hours before it crashed. We cannot be sure of Logan Paul's intentions when he released this clip. However, it seems likely that his mention of Elongate affected its price. It's important to remember that these are allegations and that Logan Paul has denied any wrongdoing. What do you think of this report? And do you think it could affect Paul's relationship with the WWE if the allegations are verified? Nick Aldis talks in-ring return. Is SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis returning to the ring? Aldis, who rose to fame as Magnus in Impact Wrestling and has held several world titles, including the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, is considered one of the Squared Circle's best. Consequently, fans were surprised when Aldis began working in the WWE as a producer and later an on-air authority figure rather than wrestling. During a chat with Chris Van Vliet, Aldis commented on his relationship with the WWE and whether he might wrestle again. I have 2 contracts, an employee contract as a producer and a talent contract for the general manager role. Look, it gets asked all the time by everyone except me. I've never once said, hey, what about me? Could I wrestle? And all that because I don't need to. If and when the time comes, it'll be what they want and it'll hopefully be the right time. I just told them that if you want to do that, I'm ready. I would like to lace them up. I don't care if it's on a regular basis, but I've earned it once. The 38-year-old talent has added a new dimension to the traditional authority figure. Unlike most babyface authority figures, Aldis doesn't let wrestlers run roughshod over his show and shows he has a backbone. That's not to say that heels don't engage in their usual villainy, but Aldis is consistently portrayed as someone who won't back down and is quick to use his power to enforce his decisions. Would you like to see Aldis return to the ring, and if so, against who? MVP reveals original plans for the Hurt Business. What was WWE's original plan for the Hurt Business? MVP, who managed the popular faction, recently tweeted about this, revealing, "There was a moment during the PC era when the old man wanted to turn the Hurt Business into NOD 2.0. He even brought in Mark and Ron. We fought him on it. Our group was never about race. It was always about our organic friendship and desire to make money doing what we love." Although the former WWE superstar and current AEW talent didn't say who the old man is, it doesn't take a genius to figure out who he's talking about. MVP later deleted the tweet. It casts some light as to why the Hurt Business was broken up so abruptly, especially if the parties involved didn't want to go with the WWE mandate. While the idea of Mark Henry and Ron Simmons getting involved is interesting, it sounds like MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander had a clear idea of how they wanted things to go. MVP, who currently operates the Hurt Syndicate in AEW, which is so far made up of Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, also answered the question of why the Hurt Business never reunited when Triple H took creative, claiming Triple H always avoided the conversation. Liv Morgan spills the beans on Dirty Dominik. Last but not least, fans know that what wrestlers do on TV doesn't always match their personal lives. However, that's not the case with Dominik Mysterio when it comes to his eating habits. Liv Morgan recently discussed Dirty Dom's fondness for chicken nuggets and tenders when she appeared on the Wrestling Ringer show. So what's that, once a day for the last 3 to 4 months? Maybe just under 100 days? That's for real, for reals. Nuggets every single day. That tendy talk is true. When he's hungry, he eats, but there will be nuggies in there. Are you surprised by Dominik's delight for chicken nuggets, or are you a chicken tender connoisseur yourself? Well guys, there you have it, the wildest news, stories, and rumors you need to know. Leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram and X, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.